particular music you like, Yolanda, better?
We're live.
You know we're live. Welcome, Facebook fans. This is the Andre The Beast Crayton Show with my beautiful co-host, Yolanda M. Smith, the brand therapist herself. Did I get it right this time?
You almost there. Hey, Andre, what's happening? It's brand therapist. He's close, though. It's better than what it was in season 3, season 2, season 1. It's amazing.
It's amazing. I'd like to thank you guys for being so supportive and bearing with us as we try to get everything ready for this new and productive season. Really, we're pretty much almost on track because we started the last 2 seasons during the summer months, and we're in spring right now, right?
Yeah, so we're okay. I mean, given the fact that what you see here is our new studio, we've been just trying to perfect things so that we can bring you quality programming, and it's like anything else. When you are the boss of your own stuff, you can run your own show. So what you are seeing is us taking control of our destiny, right, and creating a platform, right, that we have full control over so that we can bring you topics, news, entertainment.
Informative, educational, entertainment.
That's right. So like and subscribe on
share. And more importantly, follow us on the new platform stream, which is Roku. So if you have a Roku device, you can find us under the iambeastnetwork. Just click on that, add it to your station, and you can be abreast, updated with all the new shows that are coming out and that we have coming up under the IAmBeast platform. I'd like to send a shout out to my engineer, Edward, in the background right now. We don't have the cameras on him, but he's taking care of our audio today, and today is definitely a trial, so we're trying to get everything up and running. So bear with us. We almost got this perfect.
While we bearing with, we running. The show is live. Yeah, no, bear with. But we will tell you this, there is no success without struggles, right? But right now we live. We're bear with. No, what's up, people? We are here in living color, live. No bear with.
Did you notice my shoes?
Oh my goodness, they're nice. I like them a lot.
Did you know? I
think they're
red
fancy.
Bottoms.
Oh, that's why they're fancy.
They're red bottoms.
Well, I guess I haven't arrived because mine are still tan. Darn it. Well, you know what that tells you, don't you? I need a better host because he needs to be taking care of the co-host, right?
So let's get into. I know time is short. We got a lot of other stuff to do, but the reason that we're doing this today is we're trying to let the audience, our fans, know where we're headed with season 3.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just making it so it's live on mine, but I don't know what I just did. I shared it. I'm probably.
Hey, look, I've been getting the flux on. What are you doing?
I think I shared it. It says 1 share, so yeah, I think I shared it.
Okay.
But
okay.
You know what? We're so excited. Coming in.
We've been here since what time this morning?
Probably about 9:30, 10.
9:30.
Yeah, 9:30 or 10. Just kind of getting some things together, taping some shows, making sure that we're getting ready to come out with a bang. We've decided every show won't be a live show because we've got to filter and pulsate some things out to you because we've got some juicy topics to talk about this season. So definitely. I
wanted to do everything live, but you was like, okay, you got to listen to your co-host. You know what I mean? Like I always tell people, success isn't about me being everything. I don't want to be
yourself, right?
Yeah. I don't want to be the master of what they call it, master of everything, jack of none.
Jack of all trades, master of none. You had it backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think that the bottom line is that, it's nice to go live, and I'm loving that we've got our audience with us right now and just excited to really be able to talk about how we're kicking off. This is our kickoff, so we're really getting ready to do this. I've got a lot of exciting things happening in my life. Dre's got a lot of exciting things in his life. We're going to try to bring that together, give you guys some inside scoop on what we're doing, and also where we're going with the show. I will be having a new show coming out very soon. Coffee Black with the brand therapist Yolanda Smith. So I'm going to be connecting you to some hot stuff. So that's exciting too. The IAmBeast Network, which is the bigger parent platform of what we do. So for those of you that don't know what we do, we actually help other podcasters get off the ground and have their show under our platform as well. To
allow their voice to be heard.
Yes, totally loud. Yeah. So they get to talk about what they want to talk about and be able to have an opportunity to host their own show. So if there's anybody that's interested in that sort of thing, you can just send your request or comments to the Andre The Beast Crayton show at gmail.com.
Gmail.com,
yeah,
right.
the Andre The Beast Crayton show at gmail.com. And we certainly will entertain that. Or if you're interested in being a guest on our show, we look for people who have been able to channel that beast mode, right?
Let's say beast energy.
Beast energy.
That beast state of mind. The beast state of mind is the new state of mind.
Okay. There
You know
go.
where I learned that from, right? You.
Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
The beast state of mind is the new state of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because what we do know is that you're either on your way through something, you're in something, or you're coming out of something.
Coming out.
So, life is cyclical that way. So with that in mind, we love to hear how people have been able to overcome adversity, challenges, trauma, different things like that. But we also like entertainment. We want to spotlight some new businesses. We've got lined up some podcasts with some new businesses because we know that it takes a village, and we've got a lot of entrepreneurs on the horizon. I'm one of them. I left corporate America in January to pursue full-time my own business, Branding for Success. You've been doing your thing for a while now, Body by Crayton, the iambeastnetwork, and other things. So I think when you think about where we are today, if we have an opportunity to highlight other people, right? If we can empower someone that may be on the fence thinking about something, encourage, inspire, and just really inform and educate you on some of the things that we kind of keep our ears to the ground about, that's what our show's about.
And I think a lot of times, I know with developing and creating the IAmBeast Network, I had to have that village. I had to have your support. I had to have my friends' support. And it was a struggle. There was times where I literally felt like, hey, this is actually too much, but you got to have that support and cast and say, we can do it. We can get it done. And I think that's what the viewers, I'm getting a lot of response from up and coming podcasters. It's like, how do you do it? We just got offered to speak at a college with young people about, hey, how did you guys do it? I'm like, wow, somebody's paying attention. I'm not trying to touch millions. With just that podcast that we did, we touched one person, which was a major college, that said, hey, these young generations want to know how you guys done it.
Yeah. So I think we've touched more than one.
Yeah.
I think we touched more than one. You've been a little humble there. A little too humble. Let's be clear. We done had a whole bunch of phone calls from a whole lot of people.
But I thought that was really good because it showed me that the young generations are looking at us.
Well, it was the professor that contacted you. She wanted you to educate them. So she felt like there was some expertise that you brought to the table that she wanted her students to know about. So yes, that is an honor. And so now you the expert podcaster. Just know that. Yeah. What comes under expert? Can I be the expertise or something? I don't know. Yeah. I'm still working on that. But, one of the things, going back to what you just said about it takes a village, this is what I want to tell you guys, and this is so important. As you think about really wanting to design your life, when I say that, you get to be in control of your destiny and how things play out in your life. Does that mean there won't be obstacles or barriers? No, I'm not saying that. But if you're in the seat of designing your own life, one of the things I'm going to tell you that I know to be true is that there's no way you can do it by yourself. And so when you think about that, it is so important that you build your tribe. And your tribe is everything. And when I say tribe can consist of a lot of different things. So can I break it down? You okay if I break it down? Is the audience okay? Y'all okay if I break it down? So when we think about the tribe can consist of many things. So you start thinking about your circles. You got that super tight inner circle. Those are people that you trust beyond a shadow of a doubt, right? Those people that got your back. But then other people.
Sometimes they're small, not to cut you off. Some people think it may be big, but when you start shaking that tree,
it can get real small. But not only that, I think sometimes we go to the fact that that's our family. Yes, it is your family. It doesn't necessarily mean it's your relative. because you have an opportunity to build your family based on the relationships you develop. And oftentimes, you heard the saying, if you have a big dream, don't tell your family or tell your friends, because they're sure to knock it down, tell you you're crazy, you can't.
I'm 16. Yeah.
That you can't do it. So that's why it's so important to be around like-minded people. So you've got people like advisors, coaches. I'm a coach. And so I'm a coach, and this coach has several coaches. Because what kind of coach would I be if I didn't have coaches?
Right.
I'd be a hypocrite. Yes, but I have many coaches. I mean, I've got several. And I'm not saying you have to go out and have a lot, but think about it. You've got to put yourself around people that have been where you want to go, and be willing to invest in yourself. That's so important. That's the biggest thing we miss in today's society, of really trying to go and build our own things and do great things. Nothing great was accomplished alone. Nothing.
But don't you think that some people, I'm gonna use myself for this example, the fear of failure prevents a lot of people from doing that. And like you just told me just not a couple hours ago, I must put it out there. Hey, I'm
driving me crazy.
Yeah, I was driving her crazy. But the information that you gave me,
what did I say?
Something as simple as my calendar, I was keeping everything up here, and you was like, "Hey, Dre,
it's over, right? Not happening no more.
It's not happening no more. This is how you need to do it." And you got to be willing to let somebody else. You have to be open to accept criticism and the fact that you may not know anything. And even if you think you know something, it can always be improved.
Ooh, that's a word there. Now, did you hear that? Even if you think you know it, it can be improved. I know that many times I've gone on these master classes and some of these calls, and I can remember initially going, I already know that. And then I remember one time, one of the speakers said, for those of you that already know it, listen again, because you might just pick up something you didn't pick up the first time.
Damn, I feel good. I said something right on that.
Yeah, you might pick up something that you didn't. So we skipped from the circle and went to the mindset.
Yeah,
that's a mindset.
Beast mindset.
That's a mindset thing. But I'm gonna take you back to the circle for a second. So when you think about this circle, then this circle is also about from the perspective of having good mentors, coaches, advisors, right? You might need in that circle investors, right? It's people that believe in what you do and are willing to invest in what you do. Clearly within that circle, you may have your staff and your employees. And then certainly it's going to be important that you've got your customers in that circle. So the circle can start real small at the core, and those are your trusted people. And then it starts to grow out. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, you're not doing it alone. And one of the things that I had to learn more recently was that, I had to make a decision. Was I going to be the employee in my business,
or the CEO?
Or was I going to be the CEO of my business? Yeah. And so what that's requiring me to do is to hire people to do the things that, first of all, I don't even enjoy doing. Right. But any company or any entrepreneur getting started, we become everything. Oh Lord, we're the marketing, the operations, the sales, the buyer, the purchaser, God, everything. I mean, you just do it all. You manage the inventory, you manage the invoicing, you manage the billing, you manage the social media, you manage everything, and you're managing so much that you're actually managing nothing at all. Yeah. Nothing at all. So it takes that, again, building that tribe so that you can be willing to allow people to come in and help you. But you just don't allow anybody to come in and help you. You got to have the right people.
Have you ever been in a situation where you had that happen to you?
I did, and the thing is sometimes you just feel like you accept help if help is extended to you, but it doesn't mean that person has the necessary skill set,
the tools,
or even really the desire to do it in a certain way. So it's just being cognizant of that, and knowing that it's important that you get the right people. Let me tell you something else I just learned recently.
I'm listening.
I'm giving y'all this knowledge.
I'm listening.
There's this test called the bank test. And the bank test is a personality assessment that helps you understand what people's strengths are. So B is for, oh gosh, I forgot, but like the blueprint person. Okay, that's going to be the person that's super detail oriented, likes processes, systems. They're totally opposite from me, let's put it that way. But that's that
Really?
really organized, a project manager. Now, I like details, and you'll see why. You'll see why. Then the A is the action person.
I like action.
I'm an action person.
Yeah, I'm an action.
Those people, while I like some of the details and need that level of confidence to know it's right, what's interesting about the action people is that we want results. We want, come on, get it going, get it going.
Yeah.
I'm over here hounding him today. He's over here working on this system. I'm like, look, dude, done is better than perfect. Come on, because he's a perfectionist. So I'm trying to get him a little bit out of the perfectionist mode and saying, accept it where it is, let's evolve it, let's get going.
But you know, I can't roll like that.
But you gotta learn how to do that.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
You have to. K, N. N is the nurturer. Those are the people that want everybody to get along. They want everything to be.
I know who that is. They over there behind the scenes. That's you.
He said that ain't me. But that nurture, those are your good customer service people. They deliver a very positive customer experience. And while I feel like I can do that too, if you had somebody else doing that for you,
it makes the job a lot easier.
These people can help with the customer service. These are great account managers. These are people that if they have to be forward, your customer facing people, they're going to do an excellent job to make sure they're taken care of. And then the K is knowledge. Those are the people that oftentimes become your thought leaders, or they have to have a great deal of knowledge in order to really move forward. They're very learned. They want to know the sometimes the science behind it. Or
so I just, that's what I'm going to ask you. Do you think, and this just came out of nowhere. I think that most entrepreneurs, good entrepreneurs, have all of those traits, but
sometimes going to be dominant.
One is dominant over the other because like the knowledge in doing what I just did, I didn't have the knowledge to do this.
But you went and got the knowledge.
But I went and got the knowledge.
But that's part of your being a perfectionist and
are you psychoanalyzing me right now?
I'm not, I promise not, but that's part of that. I mean, but it's not uncommon. So when I took the test, I was a very high AK, action knowledge. I mean, they were tied. So out of a scale of 0 to 25, I was like a 21 or 22 on that, and they were tied. Literally right under it, 1 decimal was the nurturer. Well, does that make sense? I'm a coach. I'm empowering people. I inspire people. I motivate. So I do have a nurturing tendency, although I'm not going to sit here and baby you. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And then lower at about a 16 was the blueprint. So it's not like it's not there, but I don't care to do that. Somebody else can do the processes and figure out the technology, and that's not my jam. I don't care about figuring out.
No. Wait, no. Let me tell the audience what you did yesterday. So you remember yesterday, what, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock? Well, no, you got here early, and I said, Yolanda, we need to get some more cables.
Right.
You know. And so she said, well, Dre, just go on Amazon and
tell me what to get.
Tell me what to get.
Yeah.
So I'm sending her, I'm watching Dave Chappelle. So I'm watching Dave Chappelle, and I'm looking at the same stuff. I sent it to you. And
tell them what you sent me though, y'all. How many posts did you send me? Because I know for a fact. How many posts? How many texts did you send me?
Maybe 10,
12. A dozen. Did you hear what I just said? A dozen. What were in those texts?
Different brands of cables
and specifications. So. Don't make me pull it up.
No, don't pull it up.
Don't make me pull it up.
But
what did I say?
She says, I don't care.
That ain't what I said, but you can't say what
How much is it? No, you can tell what you said. I don't care. Just how much is it?
I said I don't care.
Because I said, well, this is what we need to do this. This is what we need to do this. Very perfection detail. Well, if we do it like this, and you was like, Dre, that's not I don't care about that. Just how much is it? Do you need it? Let's just get it done.
He drove me nuts. I was see what I said.
And then I didn't think about it because you was out celebrating your anniversary. I was like, damn, I fucked up.
I'm out celebrating my anniversary, and this dude is sending me 12 texts with
I
cables.
don't know how to shut it off.
And he doesn't. I mean, I got pictures, I got explanations, I've got, better buy different colors so we can connect to the already cables to make longer with adapters. Oh no, we need, listen to this guys, you ready? A USB-C extension cable, 2 millimeters, 6.6 feet, JS auxiliary USB 3.2 extender cord, male to female support, PD 100 watt FA fast charging. Do you see where I'm not making this up? I'm not making it up.
I guess I am a perfectionist.
I was like, what in the?
Then I thought
that. I think I probably
you did say what you did, yeah.
But I just said, dude, I don't care. Don't send me shit else.
I'm gonna start sending everything to E from now on.
Send it to Edward.
I'll start sending it to Edward.
Perfect for each other because you're A to Z, big picture, and he's everything in between. He's sort of like that mini worker, that worker bee, the guy that wants all the knowledge and information, the guy that's going to implement.
I hope they can hear you. Can they hear him?
He got to cut his mic up a little bit.
Is your mic up? Yeah.
On number
well,
one.
Edward's saying that I'm the visionary and Andre's everything in between. So, man. But anyway.
But I thought about it, after the fact. I was like, okay, you know what?
And I'm on a date with my husband for our anniversary.
I don't know how. It's kind of like once my mind gets set. I don't know where I'm at on that BANK, but my mind is like.
But
even Edward asked me.
You've become a B. You have become a blueprint. And this is the thing about it. You can evolve, but if you think about where you were, you probably, prior to us getting our own studio, you were not a blueprint.
No.
But to see you take on that role and to start to gain mastery in what you're doing is pretty amazing.
Well, thank you.
But you can have that shit. Is that kind of... I don't want it. Just again, what was the price of it? And let's get the dang on cables because I got the Amazon account. Let's go do what we got to do.
Yeah,
but that's back to action, isn't it? Give me the results. I don't need to know. I need to know the time.
Well, even Edward did that too. We needed another piece of equipment, and he was like, "Okay, what do you? I don't know.
Tell me what
you need. Let's go get it." You know what I mean?
We don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. But it's funny. I guess to go back to what you were saying about the BANK, and I think
BANK.
The individuals need to know that because I've never heard it, but now I see how it fits into what I'm doing. Because even the day everyone was like, "You stayed at the studio all night." I'm like, "Dude, I got to get it done."
You are turning into You're definitely
maybe I'm a B.
You are BA or AB or BA.
I'm not a
action.
I'm not an N.
You're not the nurturer. That, for God knows, that's not the case. Jesus, no.
I'm not the nerd.
Andre, be nice. Jesus, no. But that's a good. But anyway, we didn't mean to digress on that. But it goes back to really talking about.
Well, I think that's kind of cool because people need to know where they're at.
How to work with people and how do you need to, when you think about what you need to complement you.
Right. You
need people that are not what you are so that they can get the stuff you don't like to do done. So that's another way to look at it.
Well, somebody, it's funny because people that watch your show, they always say, "Wow, you guys hit it off so well." And I said, it's almost like the universe because when the season first started, I didn't really have a sense of direction. I knew what I wanted to see based on what Edward was telling me. I saw what I wanted, but I knew I needed that one extra, like you said, that one piece that I wasn't. I wasn't a nourisher. I wasn't a B. I saw visions, but it's kind of like, once all that came together and those pieces struck, and a lot of times the pieces come at you and you don't even realize it.
Hey, there you go. But what is that? That is being open and having a growth mindset and allowing yourself to develop and evolve. So if you're willing to take on new skills and learn new things so that you can do what you want to do, then that's fantastic.
And it's really fun. I mean, I know, my buddies and stuff, they've been like, "Well, why are you there all day?" Dude, I love it. I'm learning something that I never thought I would.
Well, and then it doesn't become a job. So while a lot of you are going to work and come Sunday night, you got knots in the pit of your stomach because you're dreading Monday morning, we are literally living in our passion and purpose. And that's what's so cool. And I wasn't always that person, so don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting here judging anybody. I mean, just up till shortly, I was that person going in just high strung, type A personality, got to get it. But what I think I've learned is that to let go of some things, because that comes with needing control, let go of some things. Everybody around me these days say, "Oh my God, you're so much nicer. You're so much more easy."
Because you probably couldn't cut it off.
I think it was definitely difficult to cut it off. But even
corporate America and the pressure.
And just having that freedom now, though, to move about how I need to move about. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm still on my grind. You know, I was sitting here. He goes, "What are you doing? What did I tell you I was doing? What did I just do?"
Working.
What did I just tell you? What was that that I was looking at?
Work.
My new book.
Her new book.
Oh yeah. We're supposed to be able to. You got so much stuff going on.
Yeah, but the new book. So I just did a book, and the Facebook audience actually helped me to. Did you see the market research I did on the title? So
you know what?
Be unforgettable. Yeah.
I just posted it when you told me about it. And that's how on my social media. Remember I said she did an ebook?
Yeah. And actually I'm gonna have it in print. I decided I'm gonna do it in print. So be unforgettable, and I'm gonna give you the 7 secrets, the 7 key steps to scaling your brand.
Well, let's take a few minutes and bring in our commercial.
So I need to edit it while he had me up here doing all this stuff that I don't care about. Okay.
So tell me what inspired you to do a book? I didn't know we was even we're going there. So what inspired you to do book number 2? So wait a minute, where's the first book? Because I don't think people recognize the first book.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
So really how this came about, so the first book is Reputation to Reward. That's the one about creating and maximizing your personal brand signature so you can earn more, lead more, win more. And this is a great book too. Don't sleep on that book. Show them again, honey. Hold that book up and show them again. Do not sleep on this book. This is an absolute great.
A must read.
It is a great branding handbook. If you're trying to really figure out how to master your messaging so that you can connect with the people that you want to connect with, so that you can achieve the rewards you desire, this is a book definitely that will help get you there. I mean, it's a step-by-step guide.
This is the book that I looked at in the middle of the night and called you and was like, "Hey,
you gotta be on the show.
You gotta be on the show. You know, not just on the show, but you gotta help me develop the dream." Because by the time I got done with the last page, it was a no-brainer. I was like, this is the future right here.
And it's not complicated. And that was one of the things intentionally that I did, is said, why overcomplicate it with a bunch of high jargon and words and things of that nature that people would have to go look up, what does that mean? Why create complexity? That was
when I get to that, I always, especially on YouTube, I was just trying to figure out one little thing. And it was kind of like,
it's
like get to the point.
Like people want to let you know how smart they are. Listen, I am very intelligent. I've gone to school. I've got, degrees and certifications from some of the top places. That's not what's important. What's important is, can I tell you something? Can I share information with you that you can then act upon without a zillion questions on how to do it? So
keep
the
it
book
simple,
is
stupid.
Yes. Then the book is really about helping you understand what a brand is, why it's important, but then how you can take your brand and actually your reputation and turn it into reward. And it works. I'm living proof of it.
We're living proof of it.
We're living proof. That's right.
Yeah.
And the show is doing very well. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with us. When our videos hit, do subscribe. I mean, we love subscribers. We want to build a community where people can feel safe and know that we're not afraid to talk about anything. I mean, we will address some very interesting topics along the way. And, while any type of news audience should keep a little bit of neutrality, we feel that. So we'll present both sides of the argument. Yeah, definitely from that standpoint. But you did ask me about my new book, didn't you? I just went on.
Yeah, what I was saying was, what inspired you to do book number 2?
Well, it's kind of interesting, you guys. I've done 2 things. And one, I guess I can't talk about yet because it's not quite out. But this book here, it really came, it was like an aha moment. And it was like, how do you give your audience something else that take it to the next level? So if you've done your brand, then what are you doing really to scale it? How do you get it out there in a way? These are the tips that really help you put it out there. And I'm doing a little bit of storytelling along the way.
Right.
And then true to form, there's activities and exercises in there that really stimulate your thinking, hopefully make you really consider where you are in the continuum, and are you really on track, on the trajectory of achieving what you want to achieve. So I think I did it as just a way of saying, if I read this, where am I at now? What's the next step? Help me take it to the next level. And that was the thinking there. That was the thinking there.
I mean, but throughout the last year, you've been on a crusade to teach branding and how to teach self-awareness and how to really take your brand, which really people don't understand. You can correct me if I'm right or wrong. You are your brand.
You get that right. And
so if you don't take stock in who you are, you're minimizing your potential.
You the main player.
Yeah, you're the main player. I want to write my own contract.
You are the CEO of the brand called you.
Yeah.
So think about it from this perspective. If you don't invest in yourself, if you don't take a risk on yourself, if you don't believe on yourself, who do you think then is going to have the belief in you? Because they are going to have to see that confidence exude from you to say, oh yeah, I want to attach myself to that person. They need to understand the value that you can provide to them, because at the end of the day, you already know what's in it for me, right? And so when people understand that, then that's when the magic starts to happen, right? Don't get me on my soap opera about who gonna marry you, give you money, and hire you, promote you.
But I remember back in the day, the value was materialistic stuff, a Rolex, a business card. I remember I got my first business card. I thought I was like the shit.
Well,
like,
there's that thing about status. You got status, and then you got the brand. Yes, so you're absolutely right. How we doing on time?
15 minutes.
Okay, perfect. So status and brand, and so we're going to be cutting this short in a minute. We got another show to do. With another
excited.
guest. Yeah. So we're gonna bring her on, and she's gonna be dynamite. She's out of California, but yeah. So people think your brand identity is different from your brand. Your brand identity reflects what your brand is, but you have to know what your brand is before you can do a brand identity. And instead, people do it just the opposite. What do? Go out and get some colors and get a business card, throw up a website, and go have somebody fix them a logo. And say, well, to help me understand, why did you pick those colors? Because I like them. Aren't they cute? I said, well, what do they mean? I don't know. Well, you better go check it out, because sometimes, depending on how you look at it, red can be anger or red can be power.
Yeah.
What are you trying to exude with the business, and what's the value you provide? So all these things are very thoughtful, and there's meaning and intention behind everything, and that's what people don't know, and that's why I'm excited to try to share this with people. So as a brand expert in business strategy, my goal is to help businesses, help entrepreneurs to be able to create a sustainable business. What does that mean? Put the right frameworks in place. I'm not talking about go get your LLC, your DUNS, your EIN. I'm talking about a framework, a roadmap for success. What is your vision? How are we going to identify what gaps you need to solve for? And how can we put strategic intents in place to get you there? This is the stuff I learned in corporate.
And I think
I'm bringing it to the entrepreneurs.
A lot of people don't realize that. I mean, just imagine if this knowledge was available in the 80s, in the 90s.
It was available. The thing is that how would you have gotten it out? We didn't have the tools and the resources, technology to get it out there, because I don't think that we are really doing anything new today. I don't think we're necessarily reinventing the wheel. It's going on a different scale because knowledge has become so much more available. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's where it is. So if I can help entrepreneurs really build some sustainable businesses and power brands, that's what I'm all about. So by the way, if y'all want to get with me, info@branding4success.com. What is that? info@branding4success.com. I got some programs and some things that'll knock your socks off.
Shh, keep that quiet. Okay. So tell me a little bit now.
Then we got to wrap up too.
Yeah, because we got to wrap up, guys. And before we do, once again, thank you for tuning in and following us and being patient with us through the
reinvention. Yeah.
reinvention of
Yeah.
the
Andre The Beast Crayton show.
We're taking a whole new level.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about all of the new platforms that we're getting ready to come up with on the IAmBeast Network, and one in particular, Coffee Black.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that, and I'll tell you the reason why, because I can see just by with you being my co-host, the type of energy, the type of topics, the type of conversation that's going to happen on this show. Do you have any idea when it's going to launch? You want to say, Trey, that's up to you.
Well, no, I think that really mid-year, which would be closer than you think. June, I think maybe probably the June time frame will really kick it off. The reason is obviously I've got a lot of travel coming up that I need to do. I also do a lot of speaking. I'm an international speaker now. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
you know, but thank you. But got a lot of speaking to do, so I just want to do it right. But it's going to be a wonderful, quick segment that I'm going to do. I'm hoping to do it once a week. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to start the week or do I want to wrap the week up? And then what I'm going to do is
why not do both?
Because my capacity.
I'm trying to get you here every day.
Capacity. But I think it'd be great because I want to talk about some hot topics out there, right? Wendy don't have her show no more, but somebody got to talk about some hot topics. A few hot topics, but I really want to then give some good tips, and then I think it's important that we talk about how to really overcome and what some of those things look like from a motivational standpoint. So I think, if you can kind of think about motivation, current events, and a little bit of empowerment, wrap those three up, and there you have it. So on that note, I'm out because I got to go get ready for the next show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Andre The Beast Crayton Show premiere. We're starting live as of today. We're getting ready to go interview our first guest for the season. Please, once again, tune in, subscribe, rate, like, share, follow.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
Comment.
Like to thank my boy E in the back. He's learning the new stuff. I hear you like the music, though.
Love you. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for all your support.
Thank you guys for tuning in.